And we're back tonight in the midst of a circus rescue mission and a tense standoff about to get underway. Even in countries where it's illegal to use wild animals, enforcing the law is another matter. Here again is ABC's Mariana Van Zeller.
We need to go as soon as possible.
Tim Phillips and Jan Creamer are tracking the last defiant circus holding animals illegally in Peru.
We'd seen it once before, and it just disappeared.
And it has just been spotted in the arid outskirts of Sullana.
It's a center for wildlife trafficking in Peru.
Drug trafficking as well.
All kinds, yeah.
So remote, so far from the reaches of government, they don't know what kind of resistance they might face.
You don't have a lot of police support. How many police officers do you have?
We're only getting 2 today. The stakes are high for the animals. I mean, this is their chance for freedom. They won't get another one.
There's some circus trucks right here.
Yeah. The big top is down.
They're bringing down the circus right now.
They've started breaking down.
Immediately, Tim spots animals, a condor and a puma, clear violations of the new law.
Ahora, por ejemplo, ese animal, yo lo tengo 30 años. El cóndor, ¿cómo se llama? El puma, yo lo tengo como 20 años.
With a life built around the circus and a mistrust of the government, the owners, the Valderrama family, fight back. They see this seizure as an injustice.
So it's very tense. They're very angry. They're saying that the authorities are coming here and they're just picking up the animals and they're probably going to sell them at a zoo in Lima. They're just trying to make a living, they're saying.
They've asked them to surrender the animals. They've refused.
The family insists that they've never done wrong by their animals.
Pero dicen que los animales así son los circos así son maltratados, que los tratan mal.
No, ustedes señores han visto que nosotros cuando trabajamos con los animales se les maltrata el animal adentro. No, señor.
The confrontation attracts a crowd. The standoff escalates.
They've barricaded the mountain lion inside the truck with all these tools from the circus around it.
Police and wildlife authorities are outmanned.
It's very intimidating.
And ADI may have to leave empty-handed.
This is just running away from us.
Hours later, reinforcements arrive.
A bit like the cavalry coming, I suddenly look up and there's a little truck coming and it's full of riot police. They all jump out with riot shields.
In charge, a local prosecutor sent to uphold the law.
Things are starting to get heated. So now the daughter, who's pregnant, has sat on the truck, and she's saying that in order to get the puma, you have to come over me. So they've been negotiating for about an hour now.
With the possibility of arrest and imprisonment becoming all too real, angry defiance slowly fades.
So they've just completely changed their mind and agreed that they're releasing all the animals.
Replaced by sadness, as the family says their final goodbyes.
They felt like this animal was part of their family almost. Do you feel any empathy for these families?
I think the only empathy I feel for them is that they're losing something they're fond of. But I feel more sorry for the animals. The animals are the ones who are the real victims.
But there's no time to rest.
Vamos, vamos, vamos!
The next night, back at the compound, they have just 3 short hours to prepare the monkeys for travel to their new home.
Could you open the door?
A rainforest sanctuary.
We need to sedate the monkeys and leave by 6 a.m.
It's a huge undertaking, drugging, capturing, and crating 40 animals.
I really hate to see Pepe all vulnerable like this, but it's the least stressful way to get him into his travel crate.
Come on.
Don't worry, baby boy.
There.
All right, brother. All right, brother. Don't worry.
The government has donated space aboard a military cargo flight.
Oh, we've got 3 in here now.
It's scheduled to leave with or without ADI at 10 a.m.
We're running over 30 minutes late now. We're starting to get into a dangerous zone.
Vamos! Vamos! These animals haven't been tied down. Get everything in. We're going to miss our flight.
Just got to get these loaded up and get out of here. Well, I've just spoken to the load master of the aircraft. We're going to be okay. We're going to catch the aircraft.
Their destination, the remote jungle city of Iquitos, only accessible by plane and by boat.
This will be the first time we've seen it with absolutely everything in it.
But this return to the jungle is not a return to the wilds.
The dream would be to put these animals back in the wild, but you can't do that. They've had torn from them the ability to cope in the wild. That's why we were so pleased to come up here and be able to enclose their own little bit of Amazon forest.
There. The sense of kind of wonder that you see on their faces, you can only describe it as they are just amazed.
Freedom, almost freedom.
It's kind of bittersweet because obviously we love them, but we have to let them go, and that's the right thing to do.
Does he have Pepe?
Pepe is hesitant at first, but then seems to relish his new surroundings.
And it has been a really long, hard road, but I can't think of a better ending than to see them go free. That's our happy ending.
For Nightline, I'm Mariana Van Zeller in Iquitos, Peru.
For more of these global adventure stories, make sure to check out our YouTube channel, ×2.